All right, so the coin we are covering today is Ribbon Finance, or the RBN token, which is surging over the past 24 hours. It is currently $2.36, up 21%, and for no real reason at all whatsoever. They announced that Ribbon's covered call vault will be integrated into the Avalanche ecosystem, but that was back on December 15th, where we did see a small move up, but nothing like this last one. And there was also the Coinbase listing a few weeks ago as well. But neither of those catalysts had this kind of big spike. We went from $1.32 to $2.67 at the high in basically 48 hours. So I'd imagine there's probably some insider info going around about an upcoming exchange listing or something. Full disclosure, I am an investor in Ribbon Finance, so take this with a grain of salt. I'm heavily biased and have a nice little bag of RBN myself. But the on-chain buys from RBN yesterday were getting a ton of whale volume. So something's going on, that isn't news related as of yet, at least. I would suspect. But it's a really cool project, and that when I was covering Chainlink the other day and speaking to how, at least in the previous bear market, Link was pretty bear resistant. So I thought I'd try to find what appears to be the most likely project to have those outsized bear market returns if and when we do experience an upcoming significant bear market. Fingers crossed we don't. Hopefully we'll go full super cycle from here. But yeah, as always, not financial advice, not telling you to go out and buy Ribbon today. Especially after a big spike like this, and I am biased since I am an investor in it. But a DeFi protocol like Ribbon certainly does make sense. And to understand Ribbon, you really need to have kind of a baseline understanding of options, and specifically covered call options. So basically, the easiest way to explain covered call options are if you own, one Ethereum and you want to say, I want to hold on to my Ethereum, but I want to get paid a yield to hold on to my Ethereum. Someone will pay you the right to buy your Ethereum in the future, say the end of 2022, for $20,000. And for that right, they'll pay you, maybe $1,000 or something. So when the end of 2022 happens, if it's not $20,000, then you just get to keep the money they paid you, $1,000, and nothing happens. If it's 20,000 or above, they have the right to buy that Ethereum from you at $20,000. So for you, if you're holding Ethereum, it's a great thing to have, and especially in a bear market, if you're like, well, I want to hold on to this, I want to get paid to hold on to this, and I don't want to sell unless it goes really high up. So if you're selling at 20,000, you bought it at 4,000, you basically 5x your Ethereum. So what do you care? You just got paid an extra $1,000 to also get that. The only problem is if Ethereum goes to $50,000, then on that day you have to sell it that person for $20,000, and then you lose out on all those gains up to 50,000. But whatever, you 5x your Ethereum, you got paid to do it in the meantime. But that's the most easy way to explain a covered call, which is still pretty complicated. But I think that kind of protocol, especially in a bear market where people want to say, all right, I'm pretty sure it's not going to go up from here, but I do want to hold on to it and I want to get paid to hold on to it. I think that could be, a good thesis for a protocol that is bear resistant. And one that still has a pretty low market cap of 130 million, but with a fully diluted of 2.6. But I think this could possibly have like a synthetics like return, which synthetics they also did very well during the previous bear market, and also combines a little of TradFi with DeFi, or traditional finance with decentralized finance. Coincidence, Kane Warwick, the founder of Synthetics, is also an early big investor in Ribbon, as is Joseph Lubin, the founder of Ethereum. Ribbon also has Coinbase Ventures behind them and Dragonfly, so certainly checks the super smart Giga Money backers box. Lubin probably isn't totally thrilled they're jumping on the AVAX train, but whatever. Ribbon just reached $250 million in TVL this week, which isn't certainly anything to write home about in terms of TVL, especially since their fully diluted market cap is already $2.6 billion. But again, the actual market cap is only $130 million, which got a lot of people very excited, especially last week when it was down in, I think it was about $70 million market cap, which is when I initially invested into Ribbon. But yeah, you always kind of got to look at that fully diluted market cap, even though, yes, there's going to be buybacks, there's going to be burns, there's going to be all these mechanisms that will get you to, some kind of realistic, full market cap. But yeah, with the circulating supply today is just over 50 million ribbon with a total max supply of 1 billion. So you do always kind of got to keep that in the back of your mind. Just the possibility of that dilution over time. But yeah, I'm very bullish on ribbon. I think, even if we don't have a bull market, I mean a bear market, protocol like ribbon could be certainly interesting. I don't think they'll have the same problems that like a synthetics does, because they're not really, doing covered calls within the traditional system. They're doing covered calls, which it is a financial instrument of traditional finance, but using that within crypto. So I don't think they're going to run the risks of, like synthetics has gotten in trouble for listing Tesla stock and IBM stock and things like that. So it's not going to have the synthetic asset issues synthetics did, but I think there's so much smart money that's behind ribbon. You're just going to see it continue to move its way up. And right now it's only listed on Coinbase and a couple other smaller exchanges. So, I think there's possible catalysts for Binance listings, Kraken listings, KuCoin listings, all the big ones. And that could be what's going on under cover or under the wraps right now, for this kind of big initial spike here. Because sometimes you see that where it'll have a big listing announcement, and then you'll be like, well, why did it go up 20% like the few days before that? It's usually like insiders doing some whalish games or something, or it could just be a complete random pump. So who knows? But anyway, big fan of Ribbon Finance, RBN Token. Let me know if you guys are holding on Ribbon Finance. It's been a good couple days for those of you who recently got in, like myself. But yeah, let us know of any other kind of projects that are on your radar that you'd like us to check out. Any that could be bear resistant or bull, resistant. Anything you guys think are promising, shoot those in the comments below. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. Every little bit helps. And yeah, if you're listening on Spotify or the iTunes, if you could give us a good review over there, that also really helps. And thank you for everyone who's done that. And yeah, if you guys want to check out BlockFi and get that savings account where you get up to 9.5% APY, 9% on USDC, which just kills traditional banking. You also get, if you use that link down below, you get up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin when you just sign up with BlockFi. And then, yeah, get the credit card too. The credit card's awesome. I use it every single day. Right now, you get 3.5% back Bitcoin on everything you spend. So it's just like an easy way to kind of just DCA every day, every little purchase you make. You're stacking Satoshis. Which is kind of cool. And then after that first 3 months, I think it's a 1.5% back on your Bitcoin for every purchase, which is still really cool. But anyway, I'm completely rambling. Hope everyone is having a good Christmas Eve. And we will be back tomorrow with another coin analysis for you, because everybody I know has COVID right now, so I'll just be trapped at home doing episodes of the pod. All right, see you guys. Bye.